Hey guys, I'm back with a brand new video, and excuse if I sound like weird because my ears are clogged as fuck because I tried cleaning them and like I pressed too hard and like it's clogged. But today, as you saw from my previous video, I'm gonna be uploading on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so yeah, keep an eye out for that. And I'm going to be talking about social versus medical transition and my experiences with that because I will be 2 weeks on T starting tomorrow, so yay. Yeah, let's start with social because that was the first steps for me really before I even got to medical, before I even thought about medical. I had to socially transition and, figure out if I was comfortable with going by a different name or set of pronouns, etc., even clothing, as you can see. For me, choosing my name really was the first step in social transition from female to male because, there were many names I could have gone by. I could have gone by a typical masculine name, or I could have went by a semi-masculine name. I could have went by any name I wanted to. It was all my choice. I chose the name Spencer because I liked how it sounded. It was very comfortable, so yay. And then from that, I slowly eased into changing my clothing appearance and style because I went to uniform school in middle school, and I couldn't really wear regular clothes like jeans and t-shirts. So as I got older, I started shopping for my own clothes. I was able to pick out what I liked. I was mainly attracted to like plaid shirts and like graphic t-shirts because it hid my chest before I had a proper binder, and I would use ace bandages. Do not use ace bandages or like sports bras to really hide my chest. The deal with my chest is for yeah. Sorry. Anyway, from that I went into going by different set of pronouns, he and him, for the first couple years actually, in my beginning of my transition really, because until recently I started going by he or they, depending, because either way I don't mind whichever set I go by. I'm comfortable with either one as long as you do not address me as female pronouns, which I am pretty comfortable with. So yeah. And then from clothing I went to my dysphoria, and what made me dysphoric is mainly my voice and my chest. So I could cope with my chest by chest binding, of course, which is basically a material that you use to compress your chest. So that helped for the first couple years really, because I cannot afford top surgery yet and I'm a minor. So yeah. From binding, I just changed my clothing, just go by my name more, and that helped ease me into social mannerism. But as I was passing more and more as a male, people mannerisms and behavior towards me would shift, because before I transitioned, guys were really nice or like semi-nice to me. They would call me like pretty or princess and stuff like that. It was just like okay. And then once I transitioned into more masculine appearances and characteristics, they would get more aggressive and like roughhousing with me more, like on a playground. Just like whoa, like I wasn't ready for that. Like the whole mannerism and social dynamic changed really once I transitioned, because guys went from being polite to me to punching me in my chest. So yeah, that was a weird experience and shift, because even now that I'm out to my friends in high school, it's still a different criteria and different social aspects from female versus male. And either way, I'm in between those stages regardless. Even if I'm on hormones, even if I have top surgery, I'm still going to be in between those dynamics, I believe. Because before I would not do anything feminine, as you guys know before, and now just like I like they like. I don't see things as gender. I try not to. Because clothes don't have a gender. The only gender there is the gender you identify with. So yeah. And moving forward from that to medical transition, as you guys know, or testosterone for trans guys in this case. Again, I've only been on this for 2 weeks, so I don't have major changes. Like my voice hasn't dropped dramatically, but it has dropped somewhat when it comes to like vocal changes, like singing, of course. My hunger has shifted a bit, because like now I can eat like larger portions of a meal and actually finish it. Because before, if I had like a steak and like potatoes and like I don't know, cake, I could finish like maybe like 2/4 of that. Now I can finish the whole thing, which is great, but I mean I'll have to like hopefully my metabolism speeds up or something. I don't know. That, and I think I've gotten taller. Like I'm a bit taller now compared to before. Again, it's only been 2 weeks. I'm not seeing major changes. I have more stamina though. So yeah, so for medical, how I got on testosterone, I went to, if you live in New York City or New York State in general, I recommend going to Callan Lord, which is a facility clinic and a place you can go to if you're LGBT plus or if you need health care, etc. I went there. I signed up to be a patient, etc. Got approved. Parental consent, of course, needed if you're underage. And from there, I went to my case manager. We talked about my needs, why I came there. I wanted to start hormones, etc. From that on, I made an appointment with the doctor there. That was like a month wait. And then from that process, I talked to the doctor about my needs, why I wanted to be on T, why I felt ready, etc. From there, to another month, had to meet up with my mom as well so she can talk to the doctor herself. I got approved. From that, did blood work. 2 weeks later, got my blood work back. Got my results back. And then from there, I got my first shot. So yeah, it was like a 3 to 4 month span really, because I went there early August, and then I just got my shot a couple weeks ago. So that was like a 5 month span or so, depending. Again, you have to wait. It's a waiting list, and it all depends on your age range, your health. If your blood work comes back, good, like you don't have like any STIs or any like diabetes, any of that, all depends on the person and individual. And of course, if you're under 18, you have to have parental consent. But the thing is, you have to be 16 to start hormones there. So yeah, I was lucky that I was 16 already. I didn't have to wait for like another year or so. So thank goodness. Yeah, basically that. Medical transition versus sexual transition. People's reaction when I told them I'm on T, they're like, "That's so cool. Like, we're happy for you." Others like, "Oh, that's great. How do you start?" Some are like, "Oh, that's cool, but like, you think you're a big shot now, yada yada." All depend. I'm excited, I'm happy to see the changes. I'm excited, and I'm just really looking forward to how things are gonna progress with my voice. My mom is fully on board with this, because if she wasn't, I wouldn't be on T now. My dad doesn't like it. He really doesn't like it. I'm not gonna go into big detail about that in this video, but whatever. It's my choice. I'm happy, and yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below of your views on social versus medical transition. If you think one outweighs more than the other, your experiences, etc. So yeah, until next time, guys.